let's see. Are we live? It says going live. All right. We are live. What is going on, everybody? RogersBase here with my live reaction review to One Piece manga chapter 1009. What is going on, everybody? Lots of people in the chat today. This is great. I'm really excited. We already have like 800, 900 people in here, and I literally just pressed start. So I'm assuming this must be a really good chapter. So let me actually pause this real quick, just so, nothing is looking weird or laggy. We're good. Everyone's saying, yo, we're live. The Chopper's so cute. Of course, I had to include Chopper in an Easter basket. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate. This is going to be a good day. And I have a special little treat for today's One Piece live reaction and review. Today, we are sponsored. We are sponsored today. But before I say who the sponsor is or what it's for, I'm going to play a little video for you guys, and then we're going to get started reading the new chapter. But this is really cool. Some people thought this was an April Fool's joke. It is not. This is a real thing that I'm doing. So without any further ado, please pay attention to this message from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Toei Animation and Funimation. Now, in case you haven't already heard, I have the absolute pleasure of announcing that I will be co-hosting an official Wano Watch Party event on Saturday, April 24th at 5 p.m. Pacific time on both the Toei Animation and Funimation YouTube channels. Now, during this live event, we're going to be watching One Piece anime episode 969 and One Piece anime episode 970, culminating in the simulcast debut of One Piece anime episode 971. And without spoiling anime onlys, I will say as a manga reader, there is a reason that there is such a hubbub surrounding these three episodes, in particular 971. But if that isn't enough to entice you to tune in, maybe this will, because in addition to streaming 969 and 970 completely free, we will also be doing a Q&A with the Japanese voice actors for Luffy and Zoro. And rumor has it, one of the One Piece directors will be joining us as well. So make sure to keep Saturday, April 24th open on your calendar. Additionally, keep your eyes peeled on the Toei Animation and Funimation social channels for more information on this event and updates on the One Piece dub, which is currently going through the Dressrosa arc. Thanks once again to Toei and Funimation for this amazing opportunity. And now, without any further ado, on with the video. I'm muted still. I came back from the plug and I said this whole nice little thing and I was muted still. All right, the sound is back. We're good. Once again, massive thank you to Toei Animation and Funimation for sponsoring the video today. This is going to be an absolute blast. Make sure to tune into that Wano Watch Party. Now, without any further ado, let's get into, let me open up the page. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hold on, 4. Let me open this up. Where's Shonen Jump? One Piece 1009. Also, thank you, by the way, to all the new members right now. Thank you to JEREL D615. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for upgrading your membership to the Mammoth Boys. And thank you very much to, who is that? Oh, Bubba, for re-becoming a member. Nakama. Thank you, Bubba. All right, here we are. 1009. Let me put my glasses on. I got Pillow-sama at the ready. Last chapter was awesome, so I'm assuming this one's going to be good too. Here's Pillow-sama. We are at the ready. Let's do this. All right. Here we go. One Piece manga chapter 1009. We're looking at a beautiful color spread. Frankie's drinking something. We got Robin, Chopper, okay? Tama running away with the hat. And the little teapot. Yo, I know Mr. Morge is happy seeing the teapot right there. We got the Tanuki teapot right there. We Jinbei and Zoro and Luffy, the whole squad. One Piece, inspired by a reader request. Otama and Komachiyo putting Amigaso woven hats on Jizo statues of the Straw Hat crew on a rainy day. Well, it's not rainy. It's snowy, but that's okay. That's fine. Oda improvised a little bit. That's fine. Not a huge deal. I like it, though. I like it. I think it's a pretty cute little color spread. I like on Zoro's thing that it says 3 swords, by the way, too. Kind of cool. Also, That is not appropriate. I just saw what was written on Frankie's jacket. Look at what's written on Frankie's jacket. I understand why. It doesn't mean the same thing in Japanese, but still, a little surprising to see that there. I just think the inclusion of the teapot is very funny considering all the stuff that happened in the previous couple chapters and all the theories and things like that. All right, anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the chapter. One Piece 1009. What a good way to wake up, by the way. Thank you to everybody who's in here. We already have 1,700 people in here concurrently. What a blast. All right. Got my green screen water bottle. We are good. We are good. 1009. Let's go. Within the castle. Can I full screen this? I want to full screen this. Okay, this looks good. Within the castle. Put out the flames and douse the fire. We need water now. So they're trying to put out the fire. Cool. That's fine. Chapter 1009, Naraku. All right. So we got Orochi coming face to face with the Scabbards. Orochi and actually Fukurokuju as well. And they're blocked by fire. Orochi! Kinemon! Shogun Orochi. They aren't aware that you've already died once. Wait. They aren't aware that you've already died once. Is that just referring to the head that got chopped off, or did he actually die and Fukurokuju did something to bring him back to life? Interesting. I'm assuming he just means when they cut off the head. Flee from here, my lord. I will stop them. Silence, you fool. I'll be surrounded by enemies on all sides if I go back into the castle. And besides, I can already see that Kaido softened him up a little bit. So, see, the problem is, here's the problem. I can't read out Orochi's lines without thinking of Tekking. I now think of Tekking every time Orochi says something. I need Tekking to mouth all of Orochi's lines. All right, here we go. So tell me, all of you Kozuki leftovers, did I catch you by surprise with Kanjuro? You got me too, Kyoshiro. Goo-hoo-hoo. But let us overlook all those past treacheries. And here come the snakes. I have nothing to fear from you now in your wounded state. I will devour every last one of you. After 20 years of trembling at your ghosts, you will feel my wrath. Oh! 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 I looked down as soon as I read that. Never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. I saw out of the corner of my eye the snake heads. And I assumed it was going to be a panel of him jumping at them. But now that I'm looking down, I can clearly see Kinemon, Kawamatsu, the Scabbards, the squad. They were like, Orochi, no. Now you're actually done. Boom! Slice and dice. Taking out Orochi. Now this, people, this is what I was referring to in my review a couple weeks ago and what I was talking about some of my previous live reactions. We needed to see someone from the Kozuki clan or someone close to Oden get their revenge against Orochi directly. It was a cool moment to see Kaido go in and bash one of the heads off, but this is it. This is it. So how many heads were cut though? We gotta be careful. How many heads were cut right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 over here. Well, okay, 6. And then the other head, so he has 1 more left, right? He has 1 more left. I could totally see a weakened, battered, one-headed Orochi crawling his way, trying to get out of the battlefield at the very ending, and then he already comes by and just like final sword slash cuts off his head. I like that Orochi has become this meme now. That Orochi's like, all right, how many people can kill you? How many people want their revenge against you? How many times can we slice their heads off? So the question is, who's getting the... Maybe it'll be Momonosuke. Maybe it'll be Momonosuke. Maybe it'll be Momonosuke. All right, let's keep reading, though. Let's keep reading. I like this, though. Great panel. Seeing the Scabbards getting their revenge. Having all of them cutting off a head. Beautiful. Shogun Orochi? Look, we have no time to waste on the likes of you, Orochi. They're all gone. Your judgment will be served to you in hell. All right. Hype. Very hype. And you still see, yeah, a head lying there. So I think there is probably 1 more left. There is probably 1 more left, considering we still see that. And then ... Will you avenge him? Oh, ninja fight. I must say, Fukurokuju, my opinion of you has risen. You've remained loyal to that fool to the very end. I would say the same to you. But even before matters of revenge, we were always fated to fight, you and I. Weren't we, Raizo? And it goes boom boom. I'm half expecting them to go Ichi, Ni, San, Yon, Go, Roku, Nana, Hachi, Kyu, Ju, Water Dragon, Zabuza, Kakashi attack. Probably not going to be the case, but if they're going to do some type of dragon attack, that would be pretty cool. Tractor says, is this actually live? Yes, this is actually live. What is going on, Tractor? Hello, Tractor. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Yo, by the way, can one of my mods mod, hold on, I'll do this later. It's fine. Hold on. We got a lot of people in here. 2,500 people in here right now. All right, hold on. Skull Dome Rooftop. Bring it back. That's what I like to see. Skull Dome Rooftop. Let's give him a big one, Kaido. So how many of the 5 do you think will survive? Mama. You see Onigashima, you still see the cut off horn. Trafalgar, can you use your powers to send one of them below? I would have done that already if I could. Their hockey is so strong that it's impossible to move them. So in that case, it's time to disassemble. All right, Kid. Show us your stuff. I feel like of the rooftop 5, Kid is the one I need to see more from. So this is good. Here comes something big. I trust your core hasn't gone weak with age, old woman. Wait, who do you think you're sassing, boy? They're just going in against each other. They're fighting against each other? They don't even need to fight. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're going in with a double attack. Oh! Oh! Cross swords. Wait, what is this? Uh-oh, this one is bad. There's no way to avoid it. Tag team attack from Hybrid Kaido and Olin Big Mom. Tag team swipe explosion attack conquest of the sea on the oh, that's a good shot there too, with Onigashima floating there, the explosion coming off of it. Yo, hold on a minute. What? Wait, what? Move. Wait, Zoro. Wait, move all of you or we're done for. Yo, hold on. Wait, Zoro. I swear, if Zoro slices this attack or something, and he actually stops a tag team attack from Kaido and Big Mom, Zoro's goated. He's already goated to a lot of you, but this is hype. We're all done for. Huh? And Kid and Luffy and Law, Killer and the rest of them. Yo, and the fire coming off the back. Wait, hold on. I'm not seeing. I'm on page 10 right now. Kid, Luffy, Law, Killer. And that's obviously Zoro, but I'm worried for him because I'm not seeing his head. I'm seeing the hand, I'm seeing the sword. That shot of him on page 8 and 9 when he's holding the 2 swords down. Move all of you or you're done for. And he literally tanks the attack. Their voices haven't gone out. They got away, huh? Very impressive. My man Law just said, Zoro, are you still alive? And Zoro lying there on the ground shaking goes, I think so. Yo! Zoro! It is a real feat that you blocked that, if only for a second. Thanks, man. And that's coming from Kid? Where's Straw Hat? Yo, Kid is the One Piece community on live streams talking about rooftop feats. That is who Kid is. Kid is making sure that the people know. He said it's a real feat that you blocked that, if only for a second. Thank you. Kid is a One Piece YouTuber. Confirmed. All right. Luffy going in. Gum. Red. Okay, what's Luffy going to do? Red. Okay, Kaido's dodging it. He's going to do a Red Hawk. Wait, no, hold on. Red what? And Luffy's that is the biggest smile I've seen on Luffy's face. Look at him. Just grinning from ear to ear. Did you just dodge that attack, Kaido? It's because it was going to hurt. Huh? Yeah. Oh, man. Yo! The action this chapter is amazing. Kaido's going in and Luffy's blocking with his hockey. You got the club. He's going flying. Yo! Poor Luffy, his arms are shaking. Kaido, okay. Anyone who's complaining about the hybrid form, look at the hybrid form now. Look at this. This looks awesome with the dragon tail coming out of the bottom. Come on. And Luffy's like, what? Kaido's getting ready to do a blast breath? He looks like a pacifista almost, the way he's going. Bum, 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 bum. I'm expecting to hear the pacifista music. Yo, he's going in. Whoa. Yeah, you look at, oh, man. Man, I just didn't realize his tail was that long before. He looks awesome like this. Look at him. Conqueror of the 3 worlds. What? And Luffy's looking up. Ragnaroku! Thor Ragnarok! Yo, on land, on sea, and in the air, always bet on Kaido. He's going in with a Ragnarok attack. Ragnaroku, conqueror of the 3 worlds. Luffy, huh? Zoro's back up! Zoro's back up! And wait, huh? It's ready. Wait, what is this? What's this little GameCube from Eustace Kid? Number 3 GameCube. It's all ready. Room. Wait, what? What do they think they're doing? Law? Zeus. What? Oh! Oh, he teleported Zeus into the box? Yeah, where am I? It's dark. Can you manage? What? What? How? How is this possible? Zoro tanking the attack from Kaido and Big Mom. And then now, Law taking away Zeus, Zoro getting back up, almost like nothing happened, goes in, sliced and dices Prometheus. Prometheus cleaved in half like the boar from Oden's flashback. And Prometheus is shook. Everybody is shook. I'm shook. The world is shook. And the greatness that is Roronoa. Zoro! Look, I've always said I'm more of a Sanji fan, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is hype, all right? This is hype. How is Zoro able to do this? Like, I understand. I'm gonna save my thoughts for when we're doing the review portion. We're gonna do a whole long review portion. I'm gonna save my thoughts. I gotta keep reading the chapter. He goes in and slices Prometheus. Zeus is taken away from Big Mom. Zeus is trapped inside the GameCube. All right. Killer's going in. So, I mean, at least this is a feat for Kid, right? Kid uses his GameCube powers. That's about it, though. All right. Big Mom. What? So Big Mom's falling to the ground. You're not getting any time to revert. Zoro just keeps going. He made the Smash Brothers logo out of Prometheus. Look at this. He literally made the Smash Bros logo out of Prometheus. I know what my thumbnail's got to be. My thumbnail is going to be the Smash Brothers logo, and then there's going to be little Prometheus eyes sticking out of it with Zoro going like this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? His eye is still closed, bro. Flame Rend. Crossing of the 6 paths. Whoa, Zoro! Zoro for Smash Bros, please. Wait, what? Napoleon? Huh? Stop, I'm just a sword. Killer's gonna kill Napoleon? Oh, je suis Napoleon! You are dead! Huh? Come back to me. Mama, help us! Mama! And Prometheus and Zeus and Napoleon are all screaming. So her homies are gone. Her homies left her alone. She is by herself on the roof now while Kaido's dealing with Luffy. See, this is kind of hype now. I like this. I like this. Oh, I have a lot to say. Anyway, well, let's continue. Shout out to the 3,500 people in here, by the way, watching live. I am losing my mind right now. Let's keep going. Punk pistol with Kid. This feels like, oh, can I say one more thing before we continue? This feels to me like an endgame chapter of One Piece. This feels to me like what every chapter is going to feel like at the end of the series. That is how this feels. And if that is the case, it's going to be phenomenal. This series is going to end phenomenally. 3,500 people in the live chat. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Like the stream if you're enjoying this. All right, Punk Pistols. What is this? You think if you pry them away from me that you actually have a chance? He's shooting out harpoons like he's playing Monster Hunter Rise. Wait, you think you actually have a chance of beating me? She's slamming her fist down. Kid taking the L once again. That's fine. At least he's tanking the attack. That's good. He's tanking the attack. If Kid gets back up from this, that's good. Semi-feet for Kid. This is fine. All right. Man, Kid really is the punching bag, though. The fact that Killer is doing more. Killer's taking on Napoleon, and Kid's just standing there. All right. You think you actually have a chance of beating me? Wait, what? Oh! 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 Never mind! I spoke too soon! I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Huh? Repel! Huh? Wait. What? And she's going flying? Tact! What? Law! Tag team? Law smacking her with the rock. He said, boom! Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to hit my monitor like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought that was going to hit my wall. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine for the time being. Jesus. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't mean for it to be like that. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. Hold on. Wait. I literally was aiming for back there. I thought it was going to fly at the camera. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Doesn't matter. All right. You little fool. What does it matter if you hit me with the and the rock comes flying? What? I forgot. There's nothing but sea below. Help me, Zeus. Mama. If he can't fly down to her to help her, then that takes care of one of them. How do you do this? How do you do this? You little fool, what does it matter if you hit me with a... I forgot there's nothing but sea below. Help me, Zeus. If he can't fly down to help her, that takes care of one of them. Kid and Law and Zoro and Killer just beat Big Mom. And there's no break next week. All right, we're going right into the review discussion. Right now. We're going into it. We have too much to talk about. We got to do it. This is going to be a long stream. Buckle up, folks. There's going to be a lot to talk about here. Hold on. All right, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been donating. I can't see all the donations. I will read them out in a little bit, but know that I appreciate you. But this is going to be a long stream. All right. First and foremost, this chapter, 1009, gave us the conclusion of a fight against one of the Yonko. So literally, Big Mom is out of the picture now. Big Mom's going to fall in the water. Right? She'll most likely get amnesia again. I'll be fine with it if it's going into the next story arc and she's removed from this. She'll probably get amnesia again, falling in the water. I'm guessing if she doesn't fall directly into the water, Parasparrow's going to help her. Because, you know, Parasparrow's off doing his own thing right now after dealing with Carrot and Wanda. Parasparrow might help her. Or something like that. Obviously, she's not going to die from this, obviously. But I think this might take her out of the picture until Elbaf. Or maybe she gets amnesia or something, or she falls on, I don't want that to happen, but it could happen. Or she like falls on a candy hammock that Parasparrow makes or something, and then that's it. And then she's out of the picture. She's like, no, it's not worth it right now. But I cannot, and I will not, I refuse to not stress how important it is that Zoro not only tanked that attack from Kaido and Big Mom, but then participated in her actual takedown. The fact that he tanked the attack from both of them, then said, I still have strength left, and sliced and diced Prometheus, turned him into the Smash logo. Then you've got Killer taking on Napoleon, Kid repelling him, Law tacting and throwing the boulder. Bro. I mean, this is incredible. The pacing of the chapter was great. The action layout was fantastic. I think it is perfect, absolutely positively perfect, that Oda started this with seeing Orochi again. I think the fact that we got another glimpse of Orochi, where, you know, we had him last chapter and people were like, how the heck is he still alive? And he gets his little speech, his like little fake villain speech, and then all of the scabbards go in and kill him. That was iconic. That was iconic, because to me, that sets the stage. That really sets the stage for this scene right now. Because the scene right now is basically, look, all right? Exactly what the scabbard said, we don't have time for you. You don't have time for you, Orochi. You're nobody, all right? You might have a cool devil fruit, you're done. You're scum. You're done. It's over for you. It's over. So for me, getting him out of the way in that fashion, leading into this stuff with Big Mom and Kaido, perfect. Perfect. Now, continuing with what I was saying earlier in terms of the action panels, the first shot of Zoro cleaving Prometheus in half, tell me that is not very reminiscent of the scene with Oden slicing the boar. Like, the Oden parallels continue with this chapter. With this entire rooftop thing, honestly, with Kaido saying to Zoro, they're like, oh my god, he cut me, all that kind of stuff. To me, it seems like they just keep pushing this narrative that, like, Zoro is this Oden level swordsman. They keep doing this. I also completely agree with the chat. I don't think Orochi's, like, still dead. I think Orochi's got one more head in him. I think someone's gonna kill him later. But they keep pushing this, like, Oden and Zoro parallel, which I'm fine with. Like, it needs to be done, basically, at this point. But it's like literally every chapter you get something like this, like what you're seeing on page 15, where he's cleaving him in two. And then just feat after feat. It's ridiculous. And then even Killer, like, what is Killer doing to Napoleon at that point? He's spinning his little things around, and then Napoleon's just getting pushed to the side? Like, how did he even get Napoleon out of her hand? Oh, that shot with Kid, too. The way they set it up in the beginning of the chapter, where Kid was lying there on the ground, and then goes, repel, and she goes flying, and throws the rock at her. Oh. Oh, man. Oda made sure to fill our Easter baskets today, let me tell you. He really did. He gave us Easter eggs upon Easter eggs. Oh, my goodness gracious. And then to have Kid be the one to say that to Zoro earlier in the chapter. To have Kid be the one to say to him, like, yo, that was a real feat, Zoro. You know, now that I'm looking at the Napoleon thing again, I think some of you guys are right. I think he did hook onto the bottom of the sword and pulled him out. I think that's how he got him. And then, like, the harpoon arm, the punk pistols from Kid. Bro. Like, what? And then the Ragnarok attack. Ragnaroku. Conqueror of the Three Worlds, Ragnaroku. Like, to me, they did something really important with this chapter, too, that I want to bring up. They proved just how cool Kaido's hybrid form looks. Because I didn't have a problem with it last chapter, but I know a lot of the other One Piece YouTubers did. A lot of the other One Piece YouTubers were let down by the way that Kaido looked. However, now that we're seeing it here with the tail, like that shot of him with the human arms, with the giant tail flying into the sky, is hype. I think he looks really dope now. I do. Especially when he was using the blast burn and in the fight against Luffy. Like, I think it's really cool how Oda decided to separate this as well. Because, you know, there were a lot of people who were saying, no, Luffy needs to fight Kaido 1v1. That's something that a lot of people have been talking about. Like, Luffy has to always fight the villain of each story arc, right? He's got to be the one to do the final blow against the villain. So really having that moment with Zoro and Killer and Kid and Law taking on Big Mom, it opens up the playing field for us to actually see this against Kaido. And that line from Luffy, where he's about to go in with the Gum Gum Red Hawk and Kaido dodges, he's like, you were going to dodge it because it was going to hurt you, huh, Kaido? Oh, when this is animated, when we finally see this animated, it's going to be glorious. These chapters are going to look amazing animated into episodes. But this is basically giving us the 1v1 that we wanted against Kaido. That's what we're getting right now. We're getting the two of them against... even the shading, like if you look at something as simple as page 10, where Kid and Luffy and Law and Killer and Zoro, you know, are seeing the after effects of the, what was the name of their attack? What was the name of the attack? The Conquest of the Sea attack. And you see the fire going everywhere. The lighting on their faces really just like adds to the scene. And the, oh man. I'm getting hyped just rereading this. I am getting so hyped rereading this. And then you see, I'm going backwards in the chapter if you can't already tell, but seeing Kaido and Big Mom bringing their arms back, doing that Conquest of the Sea attack, smacking down on Onigashima, the look on their faces when Zoro takes it and says, move all of you. Incredible. Incredible. People could say what they want about Wano Country and the pacing and not enjoying it as much or whatever, but like to me it is now a no-brainer. Like if I'm comparing this to previous story arcs in the post-time skip era, like this is probably the best in terms of the long forms. I feel pretty safe to say that now. I didn't want to make that statement too early, but I'm looking at this, I feel like saying it now. This is the best long form post-time skip story arc. Like bar none. I like Dressrosa. I think there's good things in Dressrosa. I think there's good things in Whole Cake Island with Katakuri and Luffy. But it doesn't compare to this. This is another level. This is another, and Wano's not even done yet. Like we still have multiple chapters to get through of Wano Country. I still think we're getting a Kaido flashback, despite what everybody's saying. I still think we're getting a Kaido flashback. We still have the Tobiropo fights. There's a lot of stuff we got to get through. But I feel pretty safe in saying Wano's the best now. To me, I think prior to Wano, Zou was my favorite story arc in the post-time skip era. I absolutely, positively adored the Zou arc. You guys know this. And there's, like I said, bits and pieces I like about Dressrosa and Whole Cake and even Punk Hazard and Fishman Island as well. But, yeah, in terms of the long-form arcs, this is it. The way he set everything up with the scabbards and then getting the payoff with Orochi. Like the twist with Kanjuro, all this stuff on the roof. Like really getting to see these supernovas shine. Like I think this is probably the most important thing that we're getting out of Wano Country right now. Is that throughout the course of the post-time skip era, there have been all these people like, okay, we need to see the supernovas do something. We need to see them fight people. And I mean, now is the time. If we're up against the Yonko, if we are in the versus Yonko saga, we need to see them fighting emperors and actually taking down these emperors. And so seeing chapters like this where Luffy is literally going toe-to-toe against Kaido, and you got the other four taking out Big Mom and removing her homies from her and throwing her into the sea, like it's obviously impressive. It's hype because we've been following these characters. These are supernovas. These are characters we're invested in. But at the same time, like it's to be expected at this point in the story now, right? It's to be expected that the supernovas are able to do this. It's to be expected. They should be able to do this where we are in the story. And that only makes things more hype moving into the future, because now if Big Mom's taken out of the picture in Wano Country, or Pear Sparrow catches her or whatever, but she's off the roof now, and it's just Kaido on the roof, we can wrap this baby up, seemingly take Kaido down during this arc, have Big Mom and Elbaf, and then, boom, move into the final arc. And at that point, when the world finds out about what happened in Wano Country, that Big Mom was there, and Kaido, bro, the bounties are gonna skyrocket. For all of these guys, the bounties are going to skyrocket. Not just for the Straw Hat crew, but for Kid, for Killer, for Law, for everybody who was present. It's fire. This entire chapter was amazing. This entire chapter was amazing. I really quickly, let me open this up real quick because I want to read out some of these donations because there's a lot of donations today and I just want to make sure that I get to them. Yo, this is unreal though. This is truly unreal. Like this chapter, looking back at this, imagine what the final war is going to be like if this is what this chapter is like. Imagine. All right, let me open this up. I'm going to open this up on Streamlabs. Oh, 1 billion across the board. This is a 10 out of 10. Oh, easy. This is a 10 out of 10 chapter. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. I guess I didn't mention that during my review portion, but it goes without saying. Yes. 10 out of 10 chapter this week. This is one of those chapters where, like, the review is basically just a rant about how much I love One Piece, if we're being real. Yo. Yo, Bam's in the chat. What's going on, Bam? Saying, bro, I know you were popping off. I was going off at home reading this. Truly the GOAT. Oda. Bam, yo, shout out to you. Thank you for being in here. Appreciate that, man. All right. Wait, let me read out these donations. Because I want to answer some of your questions. I want to dive into things I maybe didn't cover during my review discussion. Wait a minute. It's already been 36 minutes? Oh, my God. This is going an hour. Easy, this is going an hour. This is too hype of a chapter. I need some water. All right. Alert box. Let's open this baby up. Let's see this. This chapter is so good, man. This chapter is so good. Again, while we're waiting, get your likes in there. Like the video if you liked anything I had to say. Absolutely. Get hype. All right. Donations. Here we are. Here we go. All right. Let me refresh this page. How do I refresh? Super chats. There's so many of them. There's literally so many that it's not reading it. Hold on. Let me open this up again. Three Realms Ragnarok. Punk Pistol. Tact. The Supernovas Rule from James Gillian. Absolutely. Positively. Appreciate it. All right. Let me read the chat and open this up. Wait. Just pop out. Here's super chats. All right. Here we go. And members. All right. Now we can go down the list. All right. 21 hours. No, it's saying skip alerts. Why am I not seeing these? It's not showing them to me. Johnny says, honestly, I feel so lucky. This is the first chapter I read as a weekly reader. And the fact that I was so hype is just amazing. Such an amazing chapter. This is your first chapter reading as a weekly reader? Really, Johnny? Well, congratulations to you. Holy mackerel. Look how messed up my hair got. My hair was flying all over the place. Thank you very much. I still can't get over I hit my camera's all right. It's all right. It's fine. When I threw the pillow at the wall, I was truly aiming for my light. I didn't think it was going to hit my camera, so I'm glad that was fine. All right. Quaz CH just said, Kaido's got the fish fruit, so obviously he's going to save Big Mom in the sea, like he probably saved Jack in the sea too. I doubt it. Here's why. One, Kaido is obviously busy on the roof right now. Two, you got to keep in mind that because the devil fruit power is that of a fish fruit, he can jump in the water and breathe underwater and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he can't really do anything underwater. Just like Jack, he's just gonna sit underwater doing nothing. He's still a devil fruit user at the end of the day. Doesn't matter if you have a fish fruit or whatever, you still are not gonna be able to swim. You're still stuck. Sen City just said, I had a One Piece gasm reading this chapter. Thank you, Goda. And Brandon King just said, Big Mom will be saved by her crew. That's honestly what I'm feeling right now. I really do feel like Parasparrow is going to come through and save him. Save her, excuse me. JJ the Great said, I don't think Big Mom is totally done, though. If she falls, I could see the rest of the Big Mom pirates saving her. Plus, she told Parasparrow that she has a plan. Thank you, by the way, to TJ Savior for becoming a member, Nakama. And Aeon says, what if we see Big Mom riding Kaido next chapter? First off, let me give you one of these. Pause. Okay? Pause on Big Mom riding Kaido. I'm going to pause on that. Second thing, maybe. If Parasparrow catches her, throws her back up, and she jumps on Kaido's back, that would be kind of hype. All right. Valdries86 just said, that Conquest of the Sea attack really reminds me of the Giants attack back in Little Garden. It does a little bit, considering they both went in. I could definitely see that. The way they both charged up their arms and went in, I agree. Son Goku said, I love Sanji, but man, Zoro is really outdoing him in spades now. Yeah, it is what it is. I think, honestly, the Zoro-Sanji debate's got to end now. I think it has ended. It's over now. There's no debate. There's no question at this point. We had Sanji crying in Black Maria's pleasure chamber for Robin to come save him. Meanwhile, Zoro's taking attacks from Yonko and cutting up Prometheus. There's not a question anymore. It's done. It's over at this point, which is fine. I have no issue with that at all. As a Sanji fan, I'm saying that. I have no issue with that. But at the end of the day, it's still Zoro on top. All right. KR Cloud came through with the membership. Thank you very much, Nakama. And Sigma D Leo just said, the One Piece's Avengers look like Kid is Iron Man, Killer is Captain America, Luffy is Hulk, Zoro is Thor, And Law is Doctor Strange. Great stuff, Roger. Sure, you know, hey, if that's how you want to line them all up, sure. Sure. I mean, they are like the Avengers ultimately at the end of the day. Tobias said, how funny would it be if Big Mom lands on her ship just after they make it up the waterfall? I mean, see, there you go. They can come up the waterfall and they're like, whoo, we finally made it. We can go help them. And then boom, Big Mom falls on the ship. Let's get out of here. And then they go off to Elbaf or go back to Whole Cake Island or something. Who knows? Manuel Cruz says, please read the early super chats. I pointed out things you may have missed. I'm planning on doing it. I'm trying to go back right now. I'm literally just buying time as I'm trying to go back through the super chat list. I am trying to go back and read them, so I will read them. They're just, for some reason, it's not showing up on Streamlabs. Normally it does and it's not an issue, but it's not showing up on Streamlabs, so it's a slight problem for me. But I will. I want to go back and read them. Don't worry. I'm not going to end the stream before I get the chance to do that. I want to thank you guys for being here. So, thoughts on Zoro being comparable to Luffy? How does he stack up against the other Supernova now? I think Luffy is still stronger ultimately, but I do feel like Zoro is comparable with Kid, Killer, and Law. And I think that might be controversial to some people, but I think that's a no-brainer to me now. I think he is comparable with Kid, Killer, and Law now. 100%. And I would actually say that I think Zoro is above Kid and above Killer. In fact, I know he's above Killer. So I would say it's probably Killer, Kid, Law, Zoro, Luffy is the order in which I would probably rank them in terms of power. Maybe that's wrong, but that's how I take it. All right, I need to see these super chats. I don't know why I'm not seeing these under analytics. Rico Suave just said, Wano is the arc for Zoro. And Luca says, don't you think Big Mom will fall into land? I think that Big Mom will fall, like everybody was already saying in the chat, into the sea or onto the ship. And Marcus said, this gets me hyped for Blackbeard versus Luffy or Luffy versus Emu. Do you think Emu's actually going to be a fight like that? Do you think that's going to happen? I don't know. I don't think... I'm not thinking that Emu is going to be a fight like that. Blackbeard probably will be, though. But Praj Wall just said, congrats, Roger, for being recognized by Toei. Happy to see you getting the attention you deserve. Thank you very much, man. Nakama. Appreciate that. I'm going back at this chapter. There's one other thing I'm looking at right now. In regards to the way everything is laid out. I'm looking back at that panel with Fukurokuju and Raizo. After the thing with Orochi. I doubt that Oda's throwing that in there and teasing that fight for us without us actually getting this fight. Because now the way things are being set up with these scabbards, it's almost like the scabbards are the ones getting the one-on-ones against Kaido's army. Like, yeah, we've got the Straw Hats against the Tobiropo, but I think everybody else the scabbards are dealing with. Because if Raizo's dealing with Fukurokuju, you've got Inuarashi dealing with Jack right now. Maybe we're not going to get like the Sanji Queen moment. Maybe it's going to be the scabbards versus King and Queen. Maybe that's where this is going. Which would be wild. And I'm down for that. I think that's cool because obviously there's a lot of stuff that ties, you know, Kaido and the Beast Pirates to Wano Country, and then this stuff with the scabbards. Like, there's a lot of history there, so it makes sense if the scabbards would be the ones that take them out. But now that they're actually, like, leaving the scene, Orochi's been dealt with, Raizo's fighting Fukurokuju, Inuarashi's gone, that leaves Kiku, that leaves Kinemon, that leaves Denjiro, that leaves Kawamatsu, that leaves Neko. I could see those five splitting up and taking on King and Queen. Maybe Sanji just has a rematch against Page One or something. Maybe Sanji goes to help Nami and Usopp, and while they're taking on Ulti, he takes on Page One or something. But now I'm really thinking the way it's being set up is the scabbards are going to be the ones to have the big one-on-one fights. Which, again, I'm perfectly fine with. Yo, shout out to Fidel, by the way, with the super chat saying, by the time Big Mom reaches the top of Onigashima without the help of Zeus, Luffy and his friends will have already defeated Kaido. I don't necessarily think you're wrong. At this point, I don't think you're wrong. Man, I don't know. The story could go either way at this point. You guys know I've been saying this since the very beginning of the story arc that I think it was going to follow like a 5-act play, but now that we're getting into this, and Big Mom's being thrown off the roof, and Kaido's now in his hybrid form, and we're getting the fight against Luffy, Maybe this is just going to be a 3-act play with a little bit of an epilogue. And maybe this wraps up like this. The only thing is, even if we get a chapter dedicated to each of the Tobiaropo fights, or a chapter dedicated to the Scabbards fighting the rest of Kaido's army, and more chapters with Luffy versus Kaido, how many chapters have we already had in Act 3? We've already had quite a few. Because wasn't it 15 in Act 1, 30 in Act 2, and then this one is on track to be 60? I don't know if they can wrap this up in 60. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Total Blurred. I think I am going to give up the 5-act thing for the time being. I don't want to give it up entirely because I still think Oda might do something to subvert our expectations. But there's a lot to deal with still in the arc with Kaido's flashback, the falling of Onigashima, the 1v1 fights, taking out Kaido himself. You guys are saying Act 3 is already the longest. And we still need to see Marco versus King. Exactly, we got to see more of Marco. Yeah, some of you guys might be right. Maybe Kaido flies down and saves Big Mom. Or maybe Big Mom lands on the ship. Or Parasparrow catches her or something. But I don't know. I mean, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the fact that the story could go in a number of different directions right now. And I don't really even want to predict the directions it's going in. And I feel like I can be satisfied any way that it's going to go. We got a donation, by the way, from Argentum Lotus, who said, I think the whole Scabbard journey is the way they're staging Kinemon. He's going to stand alone at the end of the story as the best. Oh, we're like they're picking him off 1v1, and then finally Kinemon's the last one. I could see that. Tanner says they got to deal with Kanjuro, but I do agree that they'll split up. Maybe Kinemon is the one who deals with them. That goes back to what the other donation was. And Ayan says maybe Oda is reserving Big Mom for Elbaf. I mean, we've been talking about that. Cole has done videos on this. I've done videos on this. I do think that Big Mom has a role to play in the Elbaf story arc, which is why I don't think she was like going to go down during this arc. Like permanently down. But man, like if that ending shot with rappel intact wasn't enough and she goes flying into the ocean, and you got to remember they're still in the sky right now. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Dillip said, yo, Roger, your birthday week was lit, Roger. Oda's gift to you. Well, my birthday was a couple weeks ago officially, so it was my belated birthday the other day, but thank you. Voyager says we need to know about the Reverie. I think we'll probably end up getting more of that after this act is over. I think we'll get more of that after the act is over. I'm supporting you from Japan. Thank you very much. Nakama, thank you very much. I'm still trying to pull up. Obviously, it's fine. We have a lot to talk about, so it's not a big deal that I'm pulling up these super chats. But I do really want to see these earlier super chats. I'm missing so many of them still. Detrimental just donated and said, my first donation ever to the reaction GOAT. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Nakama, thank you, Detrimental. Greatly appreciate that. Also, Drake, yes, I've seen the news. JoJo Part 6 confirmed. I still got to watch Part 5. I know they just announced Stone Ocean. I still got to watch Part 5. And I am seeing a lot of people asking in the chat, so I do want to acknowledge this again in case you came in late. I talked about this earlier during the review portion. I talked about it during the reaction too. There may be another amnesia plot. That may happen again. If she falls in the water, she might lose her memory again. However, I think I will feel less bad about it if it happens again due to the fact that it's not going to be integral to Wano as a story. I think Wano for Big Mom is done at this point. And maybe you guys disagree with me. You guys can let me know in the chat. But I'm feeling at this point, Big Mom's role in Wano is pretty much done. I think she's pretty much done. I think the reason Parasparrow's still there and the other Big Mom pirates are still there is to basically get her out of here now. I don't think we're getting amnesia again during this story arc, but I could see it playing a role in the next story arc. I could. Suleiman! I hope I'm saying your name right. Suleiman Alamran. I just like saying Suleiman like that because it reminds me of Howl's Moving Castle. Suleiman said Zoro's left eye has not been shown all of these chapters except in the end where it seems that both of his eyes are closed. Having said that, do you think he's going to open his left eye very soon? I do not. I think it's going to happen Not during the story arc. I don't think he's going to open his eye. I think that's like an end game level type of thing. Maybe during the fight with Mihawk, but I don't think he's going to do it. Christian Humphrey, because I don't think he needs to. By the way, I don't mean to move away from that so quickly, but I personally don't think he needs to. Why would he need to? I mean, at the end of the day, if Zoro's tanking attacks from Yonko in his current state, why would he need to? Also, I'm not entirely convinced that he has some latent ability tied to his eye, so I don't know. Christian Humphrey just said, the rest of the Big Mom pirates on the Queen Mama Shantae saved Big Mom. Zoro, yeah, all right. Kuma hits harder. Huh? Wait, you saying... Wait. Christian Humphrey donated and said that Zoro in that moment was going, whatever, all right, Kuma's attack was worse? I don't know about that. Hybrid Kaido versus Snake Man Luffy. Post-time skip Lucci versus Luffy. Oh, you're equating Hybrid Kaido versus Snake Man Luffy to what a post-time skip Lucci versus Luffy fight would be like. Okay. I know kind of what you're saying there. All right. Sakura saying Zeus is still in the GameCube, so Nami can use him. Exactly. She can pick him up later on. Hyped to see the world react to Wano afterwards from Solox. And Alec Christie just said Big Mom had already fallen below to the floating island in the panel. So how can Perorin, our boy, save her? Well, let me look. Oh, actually, no. No. You know what? You're right. You are right. Because at the end of the day, you're right. Perisparrow is still on Onigashima. So if she's getting knocked off the... Well, but we don't see her... Oh, no, we do. We see her off the actual island. Oh. That's a good point. So, that's a good point. That's from Alec Christie. If you look on page 19 of the chapter on Viz, you can see in the 6th to last panel, you see her falling... And you see her actually away from the island itself. That's a good point. So maybe it won't be Perisparrow. Maybe this goes back to what you guys were saying then, that it's going to be the Big Mom pirates going up the waterfall, where they still can't get up the waterfall, and then she lands on their ship. Because Perisparrow, Prometheus, Zeus, Napoleon, they're all up here. So you're right. I guess it can't be Perisparrow saving her. Then I guess it would have... I guess you're right. I guess it would have to be Kaido flying down to get her, or the Big Mom pirates, or she lands in the middle of the flower capital. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Idea. What if Big Mom doesn't get saved by any of this? What if, I know she says there's nothing but sea below, and she's freaking out in the moment and there's water, but I'm wondering if, like, what if she falls and lands on the flower capital? Because we've seen Big Mom rampage before. We've seen Big Mom do this in Whole Cake Island, where she goes Godzilla and starts attacking everybody. Maybe I'm just going to take at face value what she says, where she says there's nothing but sea below and that's it, and she has to fall in the water. So then maybe Kaido has to help her. But I was thinking that maybe she's going to fall into the flower capital, and all of the, she's going to start decimating the flower capital while they're still up there. So by the time that Onigashima lands, the flower capital's already been devastated by Big Mom. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not, that's not it either. Then I don't know. It's fun to speculate, but honestly, I don't know at this point. Then we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm cool with whatever Oda's going to do. It's just fun to speculate. A lot of people in my member chat saying Kid might have gotten beat up all the time, but the thing is, he survived his encounters with 3 Yonkos. That's a feat in and of itself. I completely agree. I agree. That's what I wanted to bring up in this chapter. Also, that was a downward punch from Big Mom he took. Act 3, by the way, Roger, started in 956. This is from Son Goku. So 956, and right now we're in 1009. Man, oh man. We've been in Act 3 for a while, but it's good. It's good. I'm watching part 5 of JoJo's right now. Cool. They already reached the capital. Roger cracked it. I don't know, though. I think you guys are right, though. I should take what Big Mom is saying at face value. I do think that she is just going to fall in the water. Which then leads me to the amnesia thing, but who knows? We got a couple more super chats. Wait a minute. So Bercules D. Zori just said, what if Big Mom takes the opportunity and goes and takes Kaido's poneglyph, and maybe she comes across Robin and kidnaps her, setting the stage for the next arc? No, because she's off the island now. And Robin and the rest of them are on the island, so that's probably not going to happen right now. Maybe she kidnaps Robin at the end of all of this, but not now. Not while they're still in the sky. Do you think Zoro's closed eye is a power he learned from Mihawk? And what do you think about Zoro using Napoleon like Nami using Zeus? That would actually be pretty cool. If Zoro grabbed Napoleon and used him as another sword, that'd be cool, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Napoleon looks a little too goofy to me. I don't think he's going to use Napoleon in that sense. I don't think Napoleon's going to become one of Zoro's swords. That would be a little wild. Suraj just said Zoro's Nothing Happened 2.0 during this chapter was so hype. I loved your reaction. Big fan from India. Nakama, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Derek Grant just said CP0 and the Marines still have a role to play. Incoming admirals and Act 4 possibly? CP0 does have a role to play. I mean, I really don't know. Because I've talked about this earlier during this discussion. Like, I've been championing the 5-act thing since the very beginning. I just feel like, how are they going to wrap up all of this in Act 3 when there's so much information? With CP0, the 1v1s against the Tobiropo, the 1v1s against Kaido's army, the rest of the fight against Kaido, even with Big Mom out of the picture, there's just a lot of stuff to deal with. So I don't know. I'm kind of done speculating on that, though. I think that's the one thing for me that it's like not even fun to theorize on anymore. Is like, will it be 3 acts? Will it be 5 acts? Who knows? Who cares at this point? However Oda wants to structure this, I'm fine. Because clearly if the chapters are this hype and we're getting this much action and it's this good, I don't really care. He could do a 5-act, he could do a 3-act, I'm good either way. Doesn't matter to me. Billy said, if Big Mom is going to look for the poneglyph, look at page 10 and 11. You could see Law teleport Zoro. Still one of the greatest moments. What? 10 and 11, what do you mean? Teleport Zoro, wait. Where do you see Law teleporting Zoro? On 10 and 11. Oh, you're talking, on 10 you mean. When you see the shots of them with the lighting. Ah, good point. Good point. You do see him transferring Zoro out of there after the attack. You're right. You're right. He blocks part of it, and then he gets teleported out. Good call. I didn't see that the first time. Good call. That is good. Thank you for bringing that up. Ray May said, I'm not caught up to the One Piece manga, but I wanted to say hi. Hype for the final Attack on Titan chapter as well. Love your content, bro. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Attack on Titan's going to be amazing. We got, what, 5 days to the final chapter? Wait until you see what I'm doing for that stream. Just you wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We've got Maiden71 in the chat saying, good to see Virgin Big Mom's out of the fight. Let's focus on Chad Kaido. Well, I think Big Mom's the furthest thing from a virgin considering all her children, so I wouldn't call her a virgin. Denel Venson just said Sanji will hear a woman scream and then he'll walk to save Big Mom. I don't think that's going to happen. And Sweaty Gamer donated and said, I think the wording on page 19 says that Kaido will save Big Mom. Law says that if he can't fly down to save her, I think that's hinting at Kaido saving Big Mom. Let me look again. I'm going to look again. You little fool, what does it matter if you hit me with a, I forgot there's nothing but sea below. Help me, Zeus. And you see Zeus is still in the GameCube. Law says if he can't fly down to help her, then that takes care of one of them. Right, but the whole thing is if he can't fly down to help her. If Luffy is keeping him occupied, then she's done. She's just going to fall. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. The wording is interesting, though. Prajwal also said, I think Big Mom mentioned, I forgot there's sea below me, so she might have forgotten the island had already moved. We get Zoro's connections to Wano reveal anytime soon. I wouldn't hold your breath for any more Zoro Wano reveals at this point. Beyond, like, parallels to Oden and maybe stuff at the ending. I don't think it's going to happen mid-fight. Man. Also, though, looking back at the end of that page, on page 19, I also can take it as Law saying if he can't fly down to help her, that takes care of one of them. I think he's referring to Zeus. I don't even think he's referring to Kaido. I think people want Kaido to go down and get Big Mom, but I think because you see the panel with Zeus in the GameCube box, that says to me that Law is referring to Zeus. Because Zeus obviously is the one that always catches her when she's flying in the sky. So I feel like he's talking about Zeus in that moment. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, what do you think? Do you think he's referring to Kaido, or do you think he's referring to Zeus? Because looking at the panel layout, I think he's referring to Zeus. Because Kaido's obviously busy with Luffy right now. Yeah, Trevor in the chat is saying, yeah, he's definitely talking about Zeus. Absolutely, Zeus. Zeus is in the other panel. He's talking about Zeus. A couple people still think it's Kaido, but almost everybody agrees that it's Zeus. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. And the member chat says it's Zeus as well. Very cool. Apparently it's 9:58. Totally Not Mark started his Act 3 videos on 9:56. That's why I thought it started in 9:56. Oh, 9:58. Okay, is Act 3. Mike Moore also says it's definitely talking about Zeus, no question. Rohan said that, and Aaron Ferguson said that as well. So it's pretty unanimous in my chat, and I think I agree with them. He's referring to Zeus in that moment. He's referring to Zeus. Man. What a chapter, though. Honestly, phenomenal chapter. I think I got to most of the early super chats now. But if I missed any, please let me know in the comment section. If I missed your super chat from early on, please write a little thing in the comment section when this video goes up, and I'll make sure to heart your question and answer your question. I'll go through and I'll read the comment section, but clarify if it was one of you, like if you left a super chat. I don't want to just tell everybody to say, oh, I was somebody who donated a super chat or whatever, because I can go back and look in the VOD. But I'm going to go back and look in the VOD, and for anybody who sent a super chat that I missed early on, I think I got to most of them, but for anybody who sent one that I missed, please leave your super chat comment in the comment section of the video, and I will get to it. Thank you very much. Also, Manuel Cruz coming through saying, note to all, don't make super chats until he finishes the chapter so you don't waste your money. Exactly. All the things we pointed out in the early super chats have been pointed out already in the regular chat, so there's no point. Exactly, Manuel. Exactly. Exactly. Do not, I've told this to you guys before, though. Don't donate until after the chapter is over. I've said that before. Yeah, but appreciate it, Manuel, regardless. I was able to read your thing, and write what you wrote in your super chat, and I'll comment in the comments below. Again, sorry you got me right in the middle of it, but I wasn't going to stop in the middle of Kaido and Big Mom fights to read a super chat. So you got to do what you got to do. I'll get to as many as possible, but all right. I think we discussed most of them, and I got through a lot of them on Streamlabs as well when I was looking on Streamlabs, but I know there were still some I missed. So please, if you were one of the people who donated really early on, please, like I said, leave your comments in the comment section below. I will make sure to answer them. This was phenomenal, though. I mean, what more can I say about this? Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal chapter. Conquest of the Sea. The stuff with Orochi at the beginning. Big Mom being taken out of the picture. The action panels. The hype. Absolutely, positively phenomenal. So guys, like the stream. Do what you got to do. Let everybody know you were here live. This to me was quite possibly one of the best chapters of Wano Country. Like, looking back on this, I really think this is one of the best chapters of Wano Country. I really do. Are you going to catch up to the One Piece anime on stream? Yes. Yes, obviously. If you missed the very opening part of the video, yes, I will be. Kami said, Roger, how long has Onigashima been there? Wait, what? Oh, how long has Onigashima been in the air? So Big Mom could be falling to the Flower Capital, but what about a Kaido flashback? It's necessary. I agree we need the Kaido flashback. I went over the Flower Capital thing already. I'm going to trust what Big Mom says and say there's sea underneath, and that'll be that. Amazing, though. Yeah, as everybody said, I'm waiting for the end of the Oden flashback to catch up to the anime. Obviously. Obviously. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go make the thumbnail right now. This was really a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who came through. Thank you to everybody who watched this live. I will upload this VOD immediately. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Nakama! And for all of you who celebrate, I hope you have a very, very happy Easter. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Man. Oda's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT. Phenomenal chapter.